This is a breaking news alert from 24-Hour News 8.
We are staying on top of that shooting this morning in Alexandria, Virginia. We're getting an update tonight on the Michigan man seriously hurt.
Here's a statement just sent to us from Matt Micah's family. Quote, Matt suffered multiple gunshot wounds. He recently came out of surgery but remains in the ICU in critical condition, and we expect him to stay there for at least several days. Our family is now here with him, and we continue to ask for privacy and understanding while we focus on Matt and his recovery. Many have asked about Matt and what we can share about him. While the attack today was a terrible surprise, Matt's presence on the ball field, helping longtime colleagues and friends, was not. He's a very thoughtful, fun-loving person who is competitive and loyal, all things which contributed to his continued commitment to the Congressional baseball game. 4 other people, including Representative Steve Scalise, were also shot at a congressional baseball practice this morning near Washington, D.C. The suspect is dead. We are awaiting an update from police on the investigation now. We plan to bring that to you live just as soon as it happens.
Well, we have a little rain moving toward West Michigan on Storm Track Live right now. It'll bring some much-needed relief for many of us. Storm teammate meteorologist Kyle Underwood tracking that system. Kyle?
Now, Brian, we are surrounded by severe thunderstorm watches, and we have all this heavy rain on the other side of Lake Michigan, so you might think we're going to get downpours tonight. Well, some of us will, but not everybody is going to see heavy rain. Let me zoom in a little bit and show you what I'm talking about. Here are the severe thunderstorm watches, these polygons in pink, so you can see parts of southwest lower Michigan, southwest of Kalamazoo, including Cassopolis and Benton Harbor under a severe thunderstorm watch. But that's it for Michigan, and there's no rain falling in lower Michigan right now. We have these thunderstorms on the other side of Lake Michigan. They're tracking our way, but they're kind of devolving and then re-evolving, if you'll accept the expression, as they head our way. So they kind of flare up, they die down, and then kind of take their own place and flare up again. And we're hoping that some of this rain holds together, but if it does, it's about 90 minutes out from Kalamazoo, and Grand Rapids likely to see some showers and thunderstorms here later tonight. A lot of lightning with this too, especially on the other side of the lake. I'll turn on lightning tracker. You can see that cluster north of Chicago with a ton of lightning, but that's still several hours away if it even makes it here. So here's the latest computer model guidance. You can see by 8 p.m. we've got these showers and thunderstorms here that are flaring up near Kalamazoo. North of that, not a lot going on in Kent County. Some storms right here starting to pop up across Fremont, Big Rapids, and then pushing farther east later this evening. By 10 o'clock, a lot of this storm line has pushed east of Big Rapids, and then we still have some storms pushing eastward east of Kalamazoo. Did you notice Grand Rapids did not get much in this current iteration of this computer model run? Sadly, I think that's a possibility. I think it's possible that the stronger storms go north and south of Grand Rapids, but we still have our fingers crossed because, to be frank, the models have been consistently inconsistent, so we don't know quite what to make of this. All I can tell you at this point is that somebody will get some rain. Where exactly that falls is not quite clear, but our chances for severe weather here in West Michigan, I can tell you, are fairly slim at this point. We'll keep watching and let you know.
Right now, police in Virginia are holding a news conference about this morning's shooting. Let's listen in.
The examiner has issued the cause of death as multiple gunshot wounds to the torso. The FBI has issued a seeking information poster identifying the shooter, and it can be found at www.fbi.gov. While the subject is deceased, we continue to actively investigate the shooter's motives, acquaintances, and whereabouts that led to today's incident. We will continue to have presence as we process a scene here in Alexandria, and FBI agents are searching the shooter's home. His residence is Belleville, Illinois. The subject's vehicle was located on scene and has been swept by Alexandria PD and the ATF, and we will be processing with our FBI evidence recovery team as well. Obviously, we are looking to glean what we can from the contents regarding his electrical devices that he owned. Law enforcement has reason to believe that the shooter has been in Alexandria, Virginia area since March of this year. The FBI has issued, again, seeking information poster that is located on our website, asking the public to come forward with information on the shooter. to the local Alexandria community. We believe that the shooter has been living out of his vehicle in the vicinity of East Monroe Street, therefore asking you to report any interactions that you may have had with him. Likewise, the subject traveled from his residence in Illinois, and we are asking and speaking with individuals who know him personally or who may have encountered him on his travels. If you have information, please call the FBI 24-hour tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI and select option 1 or visit tips.fbi.gov. So again, FBI's 24-hour tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI and select option 1 or visit tips.fbi.gov. All tips will remain confidential. No amount of information is too small to report. Law enforcement will remain on scene until processing of the scene has been completed. We ask that the local community for your patience and your cooperation as we complete this task. Further updates will be shared via written statements unless law enforcement collectively standing behind me advises otherwise. I'll open it up for a few questions in just a second, but I want to turn it over to Chief Brown from Alexandria PD for a couple comments.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike Brown, B-R-O-W-N, Chief of the Alexandria Police Department. I just wanted to get back and give a status as to what we're doing in this community to try and reassure the community in terms of the safety and the security of our residents. Right now, we are canvassing the immediate area out here, doing door-to-door with our colleagues from the Sheriff's Department and the Fire Department, so that we can reassure people in the community that we believe this incident today is over, although the investigation will continue in this area for a while. We are also working with some of our other departments in the city, for example, with the Department of Community and Health Services, to make services that are generally available for these kinds of situations available to our community over the next couple of days. We care very much about our residents and the people that come to visit us in this city, and we're doing everything we can to reassure them that this is a safe community and that your government and your public safety personnel care deeply about it. That said, you'll see a lot of law enforcement and fire personnel working this area trying to reassure them of such. So I thank you for that, and as a part of the department, we will continue to work with the FBI and as they move forward on their investigation. Thank you very much.
Special Agents.
Police in Virginia holding a news conference at this hour about this morning's shooting, the Congressional baseball practice where a man opened fire, hitting 5 people, critically injuring a congressman, the 3rd highest ranking member of the House, and a Michigan man who was a lobbyist in D.C. We'll continue to follow this story. We'll have any updates as they happen, and of course a recap for you coming up tonight at 6, and NBC Nightly News will have special coverage tonight at 6:30.
In other news, a 4-year-old boy is dead and his mother's boyfriend is in jail. Tonight, we're learning new developments about this tragic case in a mobile home park near Kentwood. 24-hour News 8's Barton Dieters is in studio control with the very latest on this. Barton?
Well, Sue, we know the victim is 4-year-old Giovanni Mahias, the son of Sonia Hernandez, but not related to the suspect. A short time ago, the Kent County Sheriff's Department said they put a suspect in custody. The cause of death is blunt force trauma to the abdomen. This is the mobile home where police say the child died. Candles and toys serve as memorial markers. Signs on the window reflect the opinion of neighbors that the man in custody was trying to save the child. Police tell a different story. Tuesday morning, emergency responders were called to a mobile home on North Green Meadow Street near Division Avenue and 60th on a report of a child who wasn't breathing. The 4-year-old boy was revived, but he died soon after at DeVos Children's Hospital. The suspect is the 25-year-old boyfriend of Giovanni's mother and is awaiting arraignment on murder charges. Jail records identify him as Ellis Nelson Ortiz. Ortiz is a father with a lengthy criminal record dating back to a juvenile record starting more than 12 years ago, but he never spent any time in prison. Authorities say the suspect was watching 7 children under the age of 11 at the home at the time of the incident. The Office of Children's Ombudsman is opening an investigation into how CPS handled prior involvement with the boy's family. Captain Bruce Ivy told 24-Hour News 8 the Kent County Sheriff's Department responded to multiple CPS-related calls at the home within the last 3 years. Now we're told the children have been removed from the home. At 6, we talked to the father of 3 children who were at the home when this child died. He says authorities ignored the warnings that terrible abuse was taking place in that mobile home. In studio control, Barton Dieters, 24-Hour News 8.
Coming up next, there could be progress toward a state budget. Rick Albert explains next.
The ladies are taking their final practice shots before the opening round of the Meyer LPGA Classic in Belmont. We'll take you out to the course. Still ahead.